I guess we'll talk about a little bit later in the show because a lot's got to happen. But also, like, if they win this one, lose the next one, that could trip
Hit rate is absolutely unheard of. There's only a few teams in the breaker against Affiliate because Alpha MX eSports have already made it through. They are actually one of the teams that were able to take them down. So very, very big deal here.
Let's go ahead and see what Locknuss has. Super Dragons, a troop we don't see so much since they got nerfed at Town Hall 14, but against the right bases, they can still get through, as we've seen Wanho get some triples with Super Dragons in previous wars throughout Challenge.
Yeah, but we'll see if the night shift can make that happen, with this war being must win for both of these teams. He'll send in the Flame Flinger from the bottom of the base and the Super Dragons to come out the right side using Rocket Balloons. The Rocket Balloons will one-shot the Arch Tower, surge their way forward there, and with the crash damage, he'll get that other defense and he'll set the funnel. I'd like to see the heroes deploy up on the left side there and get the funnel set for the Dragons, and if the Dragons can go in, secure the Town Hall, take the CC, and take out the Monolith, and most importantly, tag the defensive queen on the backside, he is going to be able to set up this World Championship at the back end.
The Dragons are starting to push through here. Let's see if they can get to this Town Hall really quickly here. Invisibility tower goes off. I'm a little bit worried it's going to push them around. Single target gets frozen here. Rages the Dragons back up. They're going to have to push to that Town Hall. Let's see if they can finish it off. They will finish it off right now. And as they get that Town Hall down and the poison bomb goes off, let's quickly take a moment to thank our sponsors at Snapdragon Elite Gaming. When winning matters, think Snapdragon Elite Gaming. Huge shout out to them as always, guys. Locknuss looking to push through here, but those Dragons are fading quick. The heroes are fading quick on the top side. Still does have Royal Champion yet to be deployed, but there's a lot of base left.
Yeah, that defensive CC, I don't think has actually had anything significant come out of there, so that might be a looming threat here up ahead, but he deploys the Royal Champion to the far left side of the base, tries to get his heroes as far as they can through, but, you know, even if the Royal Champion isn't able to clear out the rest of the base, because she deployed on the left side, and what he has, the Flame Thing and the Dragon down south, he can definitely clear up a lot of the trash, and he can climb the percentage up. But yeah, the Dragons were a little bit off on the push to the Town Hall. I noticed this, you were giving a shout out to the sponsor there. He had a freeze at the Town Hall, and the Town Hall was not on the freeze there. It went to the single inferno. He could have maybe spanned that between the both of them. He's got other spells here that he didn't even end up using. So I feel like there was definitely some opportunity there to play that a little bit better. I'm not sure, but he ends up swagging a handful of spells, and he'll leave a decent amount on the board here. However, the percentage is still going to climb up, and it looks like it'll either get an 89 or maybe 90.
Yeah, he's trying to finish off this last little storage here with the minion. So this one went a little bit aside here, like didn't 100% go to plan, but still is going to work up pretty nicely. 88, 89% here. Minions should have enough time to finish this one off.
I think so, maybe. I don't know.
So not, you know, 100% the start they wanted in this war, but still a very respectable start nonetheless. Let's see if we can get a close-up on that minion, see how the minion's feeling today. It's looking good.
Yeah, I'm going to just give him a little nudge there, see if we can get that storage down. I think he's actually... No, I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
You're saying Minion's not getting it?
I don't think he's going to get it in time.
Oh, Minion's getting it.
No, he's
I'm
not.
Going against you. Go Minion.
You want to make a bet?
Go Minion. Go Minion. Go Minion. Go Minion. Go Minion. Go Minion. Go Minion.
If he gets it down...
Oh, no.
Okay, we didn't make it. All right, well, I was going to offer you a lot of money there, but
yeah,
I didn't get a chance to. So.
It's very, very strong for them. It's going to be BJG. Let's see if it's a Blizz Lalo. It does not look... Oh, it's a Yeti Bomb Lalo. Okay, so starting with the Yetis raged up here. It looks like taking out the multi-target Inferno, take out the Acmpbell, and then pops over to the Bomb Tower and just setting up some pathing for those heroes. It looks like Queen will go in for the Town Hall, and then King and maybe Royal Champion on the right-hand side here.
He also tagged out a couple Teslas there when he did his draw. Looks like he got 2 Teslas out of that Yeti bomb, so additional value, really, really solid value. The only thing that could have improved the value there is if he would have got the CC pull out of it. But because that splits the base right there, that makes so the Queen can go in and she can take out the Town Hall. She's going to need a freeze to support her, but with all the spells that he was able to save there by doing that with a blimp rather than with like lightning or something like that, he not only doesn't have to deal with the Teslas popping up there after the lightning was used and filling in the gap, but he also has plenty of spells here to support his heroes. So the King will pop his ability, get joined by the World Champion. A freeze comes down for him, a freeze comes down for the Queen. She's able to bypass that invisibility tower and secure the tower takedown. She'll be taken out after that. That's not a problem. She got a primary target, and if you can get this multi down, that will be the biggest target here for the King of the World Champion.
They're starting to work in, push through. The Royal Champion gets a little bit distracted. The Ice Golems are coming out of the Clan Castle, however. King's trying to work through there. He does go to Phoenix, which means the Phoenix will be out to also accompany this Lalo. Oh, man, it's just short of getting that down.
Oh,
great
nice invisibility. Smart play right there.
Great play to get that the Ice Golems invisible so that the RC can come over and finish off the multi-target Inferno. Now he's just going to push through here with this Lalo. It looks like the Ice Golem is just going to get attacked there by the Phoenix. Pushing through real strong. Still has Queen Warden ability, which gets popped right there, and a lot of spells to support this push.
He's got those headhunters that are stuck on the King right now. They need to get past the King and surge into the defensive Queen before he loses too many troops there. But he's got the skeleton spell, holding her at bay right there for now. The headhunters get frozen up by something over there. Ice Golem was something that we're still lingering behind, but he does get them to pass through. They lock onto the Queen, take her down. No issues with that. PJG Baller was able to get the winning triple for TAICOC eSports in the last war, and it looks like he's opening up with this war, doing the same. He'll swarm into this monolith. I mean, it may be protected by invisibility tower. It's going to make him turn around for a second, but even if they have to circle back,
will they turn around or will they stall here? I think they'll stall because they're no.
They won't. They won't. Okay. They have other buildings that they can go after, but he's got plenty of time to get back there. That's the thing. And so now they make their way back. The Warden's going to get picked off there, but unless he just hits like a billion red air bombs right here, which I don't want to jinx it.
A billion is a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot. But, I mean, how many could potentially be there? Not enough.
None.
Zero.
Done.
It's a triple. TAICOC eSports takes the early lead.
Eric, I'm not going to lie. I was really nervous we were going to...
But now we pass it over to the Night Shift, and it looks like he's going to be doing a Blizzard. Now, a lot of Blizzards have failed because of things like poison towers being thrown at it or the blimp not arriving to his target. This one will be facing a double sweeper. There are no poison towers, but he's going to try to land on top of the Eagle Artillery and take out this entire area with the Rage Tower. But the Tornado catches the path, and the Teslas are all right there. We don't see any black air bombs, so he may be able to still reach his target. He's still moving. Red air bombs. And which side of the wall is he on here, Pat? Is he on the north
He's on the top side. He's on the top side.
That's not good.
But he wall breaks. He wall breaks in there. He's got a wall breaker in there. He makes the Eagle or the Monolith invisible, so he can get in there through the Eagle. Did they target the Ice Golem there?
No, he makes the Ice Golems invisible, so they can't target it. They go back to the Eagle Artillery.
I think they popped one, so they held up for one invisibility spell.
I don't know if he got the value. I think he intended to go in there and get the multi-infernos down.
Yeah, get the Rage Tower and the multis. I agree.
He still got some good value. He still took out the entire Tesla farm. That was still potentially going to get him through, but he needs to follow this up with some good hero value. And I am a bit worried that those multi-infernos are not only going to be raged up, but then they're going to be surrounded by red air bombs. So moving a Lalo through the core of this base is going to be absolutely lethal, and I'm worried about him here, but he will at least go in here and secure the Town Hall nice and early, so he doesn't have to worry about the one-star risk.
Yeah, gotta deal with the CC. Poison does finally come in. Queen's gonna go ahead and target the Town Hall, but he's late! He's late on the freeze! But he can deal with the CC, and then... Oh, but the Queen's gonna be under some pressure here. Queen's gonna have ability, though, so she should be fine.
Okay,
yeah,
she's fine, bro.
Yeah,
she's
no,
fine.
no worries.
I wasn't worried, you were worried.
Yeah, you definitely weren't worried. I could tell it in your face.
Yeah, he's okay. But he does get the Rage Tower to trigger in the middle of the base there, and it looks like the King was able to go all the way in there, and he took out the single Inferno. And RC gets some damage into the first multi-Inferno. The Rage Tower triggered early gives him a little bit of a chance, but obviously, I feel like you don't even bother to go to the core of the base here. You concentrate all of the balloons on removing perimeter defenses, and you get as much of the trash as possible cleaned up here.
And that's what it seems like he's doing here, just trying to get to that scatter shot so he can go ahead and push those minions and the pups throughout the outside of the base here. Pups do pop out of the Lava Hound right there, and he's going to do just that. Just clean up as much of this exterior of the base, and they're going to be down still on stars, but also this one could hurt their percent. As committing that Warden early and catching the Tornado, it was a little bit baited there for him, and unfortunately doesn't allow him to get the value he was hoping for. Oh
yeah, it's very, very tempting. You see those Rage Towers, and people pack all those Infernos and all those heavy defenses around the Rage Tower, try to maximize the value, and it is a very, very juicy target to land a blimp on top of. But obviously, every time you do that, like it's weird because it's like a mind game. Do people even attempt it because they think it's going to be trapped? You're like, oh no, it's got to be trapped, you know? And then they're like, then maybe it's not trapped, and then they are able to somehow just hold the attacker at bay there just by playing mind games with them and force them to attack somewhere else, and then maybe that area is trapped. So it's like, it was worth an attempt, and investing the Warden ability to get him in there was a big investment, and ultimately it is going to be, looks like an 81% here, and it is going to be a lead here for TAICOC eSports as long as they 2-star.
You talked about like talking yourself out. I don't know how many times I've talked myself out of it.
Today I was watching Navi play a war, and they had the exact same thing where he sent in a blimp and was facing a double sweeper, and it was not trapped at all. Like, it was literally not trapped at all. So like literally the exact same scenario, but the traps were different, and he had a massively different outcome. So
that's crazy.
It is a risk, and that's how you have to play it every time you go in with an attack like that. Anytime you're putting a lot of your attack onto what the blimp is going to do, that's going to have a big impact. And this one is doing something similar. It is a attack with the Hybrid Dragons, and he will send the blimp. And this one, I assume, is going to be carrying super minions to drop on top of the invisibility tower and secure the Town Hall Monolith.
Does have the clone and the 4 invisibilities total, so a lot of time we'll see the super minions get popped out of it. Ooh, look, skates right by that. Here come those super minions, does make them invisible, rage up, clones them back, okay. Clones through the tornado. Now the Town Hall is invisible for a split second, but that's okay. Town Hall's gonna go ahead and fall. He's gonna try to get the monolith before they all get blown up. Does get the monolith. The dragons are fading really quickly on top though. Here comes the heroes working through the top side, supported by an ice golem. He got a lot of the main defenses down, but has that royal champion with the scatter and the multi over there on the right. Oh, and the ice golems get pulled right there.
Yeah, it would have been nice if the super minions would have been able to not only claim those other primary targets, taking them off the Town Hall, but if they could have destroyed the CC, or if the dragons destroyed the CC before the heroes ended up moving inside of the ring. So his queen did be stalled up for a moment. The king is still out there where the Royal Champion's moving through, but he's not out in front of her, so the defensive Royal Champion's gonna give him some trouble. And with her fighting off the defensive Royal Champion, they're literally an even fight there. So Royal Champion with the extra damage of the multi-inferno hitting away at her ultimately does drop, and that's a big problem in this attack here. As the percentage does climb up pretty high, I don't think he has enough to get through with just the queen, and his king is gonna die out now.
Yeah, and you think like where he landed there, I think he wanted to get the CC down with those super minions, excuse me, but with that tornado pulling them inward, just did not happen. I mean, they got right into the Town Hall poison, but this one's going to be up in the mid to high 80s here with 81% miss on Acampbell's attack blast from Night Shift. This is still going to keep TAICOC eSports in a commanding spot in this war.
That tornado trap causes so many problems in so many different attacks there. It is like a well-placed tornado trap.
Night Shift can get over the hump here. It's eMdub coming in with Zap Titans, zapping out the single and the poison tower behind the Town Hall. This looks like a really traditional approach for Zap Titans. Going to use that Flame Flinger to come in behind the Warden Walk and take the Town Hall. It's very important for the Warden to tank this Expo, excuse me, throughout the whole time here so that the Flame Flinger doesn't get locked on, and then the Flame Flinger can then take the Town Hall.
I'd like to see some testing for traps in front of the Flame Flinger, because any traps going off out there, whether it be Teslas, ground skillies, obviously the obvious problems there, but even a giant bomb hitting that Flame Flinger as it makes its way forward can be detrimental. So we'll see how it travels forward here, but he'll push the Warden Walk in, and like you said, he wants to not only tank that Expo, but he also needs to take that Expo down before he moves on the next phase so that he can get the Expo off of the Warden and then transfer the healers forward. But I think the biggest part of this attack here that we need to be paying attention to is how he transitions these Electro Titans through this very, very compartmentalized base. He's got one jump spell, but I really feel like he needs to at least open up all the way into the multi-inferno with just wall breakers, and he's got 2 wall breakers here. Here goes the second one. He needs to get the third one to arrive all the way in, but he gets frozen up by defensive ice golems.
He did get the wall break through.
Okay, next wall break is very, very critical here, Bash.
Yeah, here he goes pushing through.
He jumps early. What?
Okay, so that's interesting. That's very interesting, because he's going to jump through the CC compartment here, but instead elects to jump over that compartment, which can be a problem for these Titans. We've seen the Titans get held up numerous times in these attacks. Flame Flinger's working through. Here comes that last wall breaker looking to push through, but it's not going to do too much. It doesn't even get through there as it gets taken out. King's working. I'm waiting for this Flinger to lock on the Town Hall. Finally locks on the Town Hall with not too much drama, but now the Queen's getting ate up by the Town Hall beams.
Yeah, and this Monolith is picking away here. He's not getting anybody to go over there and take it. I hate to say it here, but I feel like this would have been a better base here for maybe Super Witches to power through, but the Electro Titans got melted in the core of the base there. They got pinned under all these walls, and that second wall break, or that third wall break, I guess I should say, needed to open up the base so we could put the jump directly on top of the CC and give him access to all the backside defenses. So our champion keeps moving. She has picked up the healers somehow, and actually that might give him a chance here. He's got the Electro Titan and the Yetis to come out at the Town Hall. They're going to secure that takedown, and if they can maybe provide some tanking to the backside, there's a slim chance, but I feel like time's also becoming an issue here.
Yeah, 27 seconds left. Royal Champion's working. She did have to use her ability pretty early, but remember, Diggy will stun those defenses. Oh, she goes outside here, and that's going to put the nail in the coffin here, and it's going to be another defense for TAICOC eSports. If they can get another triple on the board with their attack, they can put this one all but away here, and it's a tough one for eMdub. Just did not get that push through the backside, and that's the struggle with these Zap Titan attacks. When look at all those compartments. There's like, what, 7 compartments right in that little tiny area? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's so many different walls that they had to break.
Much to overcome. And it's Spizzik coming in next for the TAICOC eSports with the Electro Dragon. Seems to be Spizzik's signature attack here today anyways. Electro Dragon starting off the funnel, and then they're going to come in, we'll fly a blimp right into the Town Hall and clip it as we drive past.
He will take the Town Hall down early here with that blimp, but he also needs to deal with that invisibility tower as he lands on top of it. He freezes it and rages as he lands. The rage is also clipping the Electro Dragons and more blues in the area, but he loses all of them, but that's by design here. He just needs to have the E-Drags clear out the outside there and keep the main pack moving forward. If he can push all the way forward here and he can get the Electric Dragons to push in and chain off of the CC and take the Monolith down, that would be his primary target. But you got to watch for these defensive heroes because they need to be out of the way here to move his World Champion through the backside.
Yeah, the CC does not go down either, which is going to be a little bit of an issue because the troops can still pull out of it. Most likely 3 Ice Golems at this point, or a couple Rocket Loons and 2 Ice Golems. We'll have to see what happens as Queen's trying to break through here. King's still working through the outside. He still has his ability. Still has a little bit of support here with the Skeleton Spell, Poison Spell, and a Rage. So he's still got a little bit of support to push this one up, but it's going to be a tough finish. Skeleton Spell goes in, and as Headhunter are going to come in to help out with the King for the Queen.
Yeah, but she's taking a few strikes there. She's got her Unicorn. She's topping back off here. And his Road Champion is still on standby here. She deploys him from the left side. The defensive Ice Golems, like you said, come out. And that's going to stall him up here while he's under Monolith Fire. That is not where he wanted to be right now.
Yeah, that King is under heavy, heavy pressure. And King does not have Phoenix here. King has Walrus. Diggy's going to go ahead and stunning for the World Champion, working through here. World Champion and Queen still do have ability. We'll have to see what happens with the Queen, where she goes here. I feel like she's going to go in and try to go for the Monolith because it, I don't know, makes the most sense to me anyways. We'll see what happens. Just working the percentage up here. They do have a percentage advantage coming into this attack, not to mention the star advantage, so they're fine as this one's working towards 80%. It's going to be a miss, but it's still okay because the last attack was only 81 as well.
Yeah, but it's, as far as the overall star count here, it's kind of where we'd expect it, with Town Hall 15 being so hard, and both these teams hitting between an 11 and 12 average stars per war. So the first triple here from Night Shift could definitely have a big impact if they're able to pull it off. But this war is still up for grabs, and this one does give a light there for the Night Shift, and maybe they can shine through the darkness on that one. See what I'm doing there?
I like it. I like it, to be fair. But oh man, this one just does not get through. 87% as we work through. Archer gets taken out and does gain them a little bit more advantage.
Can make it happen. Usually they're closer, so maybe he's a bit confident this one. He's going to get easy. He's got a Electro Titan Smash with a log launcher, not the lightning version, so I expect him to come in through the Eagle Artillery here.
Yeah, we saw this one earlier, not necessarily this same thing, but on a similar style base where you use that log launcher to set off that invis early, just push right through. As long as you get that healer transfer, you're good. But you talked about this earlier on the similar attack earlier, where those sweepers are going to be pushing those healers back. I think it was Super Bowlers earlier where that was happening, and it can push those healers off of the Titans and onto other troops, which can sometimes be an issue. So it's going to be very important to have the spell placement just right on this attack for Chase the Ace, letting this Warden just walk through, get through the storage, and set this pathing.
Yeah, get through the storage and the Wizard Tower, though, as well, because he wants to make sure that he has no chance that anybody wanders off to that top side there, off to the right. But he'll put the King in down the line. I'd like to see the King stay in that channel there, if he can get a little bit of protection on the outside to help drive him in. Looks like the Witches are going to be in charge of that. I'd like to see that King stay to the outside and go over to that Wizard Tower while everybody else marches down the middle. Very, very nicely set up here. And on top of that, he got the Expo off of his Warden, I believe. So if the Warden's getting topped off there, he'll get the healers, hopefully to transfer over soon. And if the healers transfer and get their push into the middle of the base here with the Rage to sustain on them, then he's in a good spot. But the Electric Titans are kind of not picking up the healers right now.
Yeah, the healer's still back. Now they transfer over to the Queen. Wallbreaker came in to open up that multi-compartment. Now the log launcher's opening up the middle of the base, but the Titans could get stuck. They're starting to work back in. Watch the Queen with the Royal Champion stepping up here. Good free. Oh, not in time, though. The Royal Champion forces the Queen to ability, and it's going to be a tough push through the Town Hall. Yeah, Queen's down. Here we go. Jump spell is in. Here comes his Royal Champion from the right-hand side. He's got Titans and Yetis at the Town Hall, so he should be able to finish this off. Tornado's spinning. Phoenix barely misses a scatter shot on the bottom side, and he's running out of gas quickly here.
Oh, we had a lot of those Electro Titans that were getting picked up by that left side scatter shot. They were just veering off the main course there. That wall break that he put in on the left side, actually caused more problems than it helped out with. He put that wall break. A lot of his troops veered off to that left side compartment off of the middle, right next to that flag where he had the log launcher open up the path, and that is the path that he needed everybody to stay on. And with so many troops veering off course there, he's going to leave a lot of percentage on the board. This is a big miss in a very, very important spot on the war here. So, I mean, if I'm TAICOC eSports right now, you got to be feeling good, because if they win this, they're moving on to DreamHack San Diego, and they won both of their matches if they can pull through. So they have the lead here. They got a massive defense, but they're not out of this yet. They have to sustain it for just a little bit longer.
Man, that is a heartbreaker for Chase, the ace.
When you come in opposite of the town hall like that, definitely a problem. Even for Dragons, it's really just an effective way. I think that's one of the best settings there for those sweepers on those box-style bases.
Zap Lalo for Easy next. Hey, Easy, no pressure, bud. If you can hear me, win and you're in, Daddy-O. Let's see what you got. Triple puts TAICOC eSports into the finals. Starting in here, King and Queen working into this Eagle compartment. It's looking like he's going to have to Lalo over the top. He does have a log launcher selected, so we could see a really huge push from these heroes. Giant's going to come in and tank just a split second for the world champion, and she's going to go ahead and push in, and here comes that log launcher. He's going to look to push these heroes deep inside the base. Okay, this is a strong push, Eric. Will he get the right value? Oh, RC's getting held up by the ice golem, so.
Okay, the RC already got her primary target there. She's just going to chill out there for a bit. Unfortunately, that ground expo is picking away at her, so she's not going to last forever, but she was able to last long enough to get the log launcher to throw a plenty of amount of logs to go in there and get the damage onto the multi-inferno.
Does he get it?
I think he does. I think the Yeti might continue on and go finish off that multi-inferno. That is a very, very important target here, but the ice golem's freezing him up here. Queen is still in the area. Queen getting targeted by the monolith. She's going to go up there and assist in that area, but honestly, it would have been better if she stayed south and went to the scatter shot. But he has to push going to the town hall, and he's got plenty of spells here still on standby. But these balloons are a bit vulnerable.
Easy, I'm nervous for you. All right, he gets it locked down. Whew, this one went a little bit sideways for him, but does lock up that town hall. He's trying to finish his base off here. Got the scatter shot. He's still got spell support here. Yeah, he's got spell support.
Good, Bash.
Come on, Easy. Queen's still up. Come on, Easy. You got this. You got this, Easy. Lock it up for your team. Get ready, pack your bags. You're going to DreamHack San Diego, Easy. Wait, Eric, Tesla farm up top.
Oh,
wait.
Oh, no.
Eric, did we jinx it?
You jinxed it. I didn't do anything. You said pack your bags, but hold up on that, guys. The Tesla farm is going to stop him, and he's got his queen still moving. She doesn't have a unicorn. No. He's got the Phoenix there.
I thought he was packing his bags.
No, he's not. He's got so much time. He doesn't have a lot of force here. That is 4 defenses.
I'm so sorry, Easy.
Oh no, Bash, you ruined it.
Why did I do that?
Bash, you taking full blame for that one. That was on you.
Me,
that was on you.
I didn't see the Tesla farm until after I said it.
I thought he had it.
Until after I said it.
I'll take some blame on that. I hyped you up a bit there.
You did. I mean, to be fair though, I thought it was through. I didn't see those buildings up there. I mean, we were kind of zoomed in.
Hold on, wait.
Phoenix tank. Phoenix tank.
Wait.
Queen.
Oh, it's in low HP.
Dang.
Rip the dream. But you know what? Still, solid percentage. And percentage is going to have a big impact here. So they are only up by 1 star. But
they're
percentage...
up huge. I'm going to be Where's Perry coming in with E-Drags with some... Is this going to be Blizzard E-Drags?
Looks like it.
Okay.
Looks like he's going to be facing the double sweeper here. He needs to drop this blimp open as soon as... Okay, he actually goes into the monolith compartment here, so that's fine. He can get the air defense, he can get the monolith, he can get the Eagle artillery. He even had a wall breaker there, so he could potentially step all the way up into the scatter shot. So getting a giant bomb, but he survives through it. As long as he doesn't hit a small bomb or another giant bomb, he's okay.
They're out of the rage, though.
It's okay. It's fine.
No
he got the value. He got the value.
Yeah,
he got the value he's looking for. That's what he wanted. Now we'll have to see what TZ Drags can do. They still have a pretty solid amount of spell support, but getting the Eagle artillery down and then charging the E-Drags directly through the town hall is a very, very effective way to do E-Drags in general.
Man, I am nervous for Perry here. So much on the line, and they got to go back-to-back wars. They play the next war also. They're still, even if they do end up not getting there, they're still not mathematically eliminated. So we'll have to see what happens here. But Perry's looking to push these E-Drags through the town hall into that CC with the chains, and he still has the heroes yet to be deployed. Good warden ability. Here come the heroes on the outside. Pulls out a few goblins here. Want to get that clan castle down as quickly as possible so the heroes don't pull out any ice golems or anything like that.
Nice freeze on the defensive queen right there. That was huge. Rage up, and he will not only take the defensive queen down, but he also take out the defensive CC building
There it goes.
makes so just a couple goblins were all that ended up deploying out of there, but not enough to stall up his heroes too much. He does end up losing the E-Drags, and he has a Tesla farm in the backside of the base, but now his heroes can do everything else, and we'll see if they have enough punch to pull through. That multi-pro did stay standing in the middle of the base there, and that's a little bit of a nuisance for him here, and hopefully the World Champion did. Actually, you know what? With the area that the Super Wizards that we're able to take out, it actually forces the World Champion through, and with the defensive Queen out of the way, because he popped that freeze to take her down, he's actually going to get the Diggy and the World Champion to go in there and take the Scatter Shot. And with the Scatter Shot gone, his Queen with her ability has a really solid chance of finishing this off.
This is going to be a close finish for Perry.
I think he's got it.
This is what they need. I'm not saying anything anymore. I've jinxed enough attacks.
You have.
I'm not saying anything, but you're right. Queen has ability. She's beaten on the wall. 50 seconds, though. 78% left, or 78% on the base, so 22 buildings left here. Just one storage, but a lot of defenses. It's going to be tough for the Queen to get through here. Look at all those skeletons, but great poison spell there. He had it since he didn't pull out the CC, so he works through here. King's out in front. He's got the potential. He's got to push through here. Perry could get the response and give his team a chance here, Eric.
Okay, well, there's a lot of base left here, but he's still moving strong, and on top of that, he still has the Phoenix and the Unicorn, so the King can pick himself right back up here, stay in action, and there goes the Queen ability, but he hits a Giant Bomb right as he pops the Queen ability. He can reach everything here. He's still moving pretty decently, but this King is going to die out,
10,
and it's going to cost him time. 8, this is not fast enough, Bash. He's
5,
not moving fast enough.
4,
it is
3,
definitely going to be
2,
a 2-star to lock in the win there for TAICOC eSports. They can just walk their way in here. Now they can definitely play it safe there. 97%.
Grandpa, it's on you here. We got a Lalo attack. Zap Lalo to finish the war off. I think you just play it super safe. I don't think he's going to, but you can just zap out that Invis, zap out the Monolith, and just be on with your day. I mean, you just need a 2-star.
Yeah, he's going to send in a couple balloons down south, a couple sneak goblins to work through the collectors down there, minion onto the cannon at the very bottom of the base there. I like that. Nice little touch.
Maybe zap the multi and the rage on the right-hand side there. Yeah, where's he zapping?
I would have expected on this specific base that they would they zap out the invisibility tower and the monolith.
That's what I would have done.
But that's 6 lightning in a quake, and he only brought 5,
right.
So he can't use that as an option. But I feel like you go after the rage tower and the multi, but I feel like if you're going to do that, you should have done it way earlier, so the rage tower would be faded. So now everything is getting this damage boosted. So he pushes the Queen to the town hall. He's got that invisibility tower there, so he needs to protect his Queen, take the town hall. Come on, don't throw right now.
The
imagine if he threw. He freezes, he pops his Queen ability, he takes the town hall down, and now it should be a walk-in finish here. TAICOC eSports is advancing to DreamHack San Diego.
Grandpa just wanted to make us sweat a little bit. That's
all. He's fine.
30% here. Still got to get 20 more percent.
Imagine if he doesn't. Imagine if he disconnected right now and we just completely
jinxed
everything.
What? Something like that, Eric. What are you doing? Grandpa, get your troops in.
Yeah, just get it all
Eric
down.
is wishing all kinds of voodoo on you. Get those troops.
The longer you wait, the more you tempt fate.
Oh my goodness. What is wrong with this man, chat? I don't even know anymore. Lalo is in. He's got most of the balloons in, holding on to 9. Warden ability goes off here. He's still got plenty of spell support. Has a freeze and haste spells, and Headhunter's going to go and take out that enemy Queen, and there's the 2-star to secure the victory, and TAICOC eSports is going to DreamHack San Diego.
He's not done yet, though, Bash. Look, he's still moving. He's still got more balloons on standby. He's going to get to the scatter shot here. The ward is still moving. The Queen's still alive. He's got additional spells, and he's got a Hound now crossing through. He can now deploy into the outside perimeter defense for the last couple of balloons here, and if he freezes,
watch this eagle shot.
Okay.
Watch this eagle shot.
Whoa,
what happened, Eric?
He dodged some of them a little bit.
Okay, like 3 balloons dodged it. They're dead.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, it doesn't matter, Eric. They're going to DreamHack anyways. Pack your bags, Grandpa.
You said that already. Yeah. He's already got them packed. He probably
left.
Easy. Okay, Easy's over there packing his bags there while Grandpa closes out the rest of the attack there. So huge win here. Very, very important that TAICOC eSports was able to win both of their matches, and they come out of the day here flawless, getting 11 stars in both wars and sustaining their hit rates above their opponents. And after that first war and coming so close, they come out here, they sustain it in the second. And who was it who got the triple?
That was BJG again.
And who got the triple in the first war?
BJG again.
And that man has secured the victory and got them in single-handedly. What a boss!
Last week tripled also.
Oh yeah, that guy. That's definitely a star player. Put him in spot number 4.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Taco. You guys know I love you guys, but I was worried after you guys went to 1 and 3. But we talked about it. You got a lot of those hard teams out of the way. You got Lotus out of the way. You just got a lot of those hard teams out of the way. Had to still play Aphelion, but they showed up against Aphelion. They get the victory here today, and they're going to be rewarded with a trip to San Diego.
Absolutely. What a war. Nicely done there. Strong defenses all the way through, and just able to hold through to the end. And I mean, you